There's only one armhole. So she puts one arm through there. What happens over here? She lets it all hang out. And in my eBay auctions, I'm going to say, look, folks, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware, which means I'm admitting to you and I'm saying, not an expert. Study the pictures. The pictures are the description. Ask questions, no refunds. What you see is what you get, and just let them go for it. Now, I know some of you are saying, oh, well, you're going to lose a lot of money that way. That's fine. Because quite honestly, for me to involve other people or to take the time to try to name every single outfit, I can't do it.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott, coming to you from the back room on the floor at the 1925 bungalow. Welcome. Well, it's going to be sort of a relaxed video, and you already know from the title what's going to happen. Now, let me explain. It's going to be a little bit different than the first Barbie bag unveiling. I've gotten over the shock. I would first like to say thank you, everyone. What a response. Emails, postcards, telegrams, you name it. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, because if I forget somebody, I'll feel terrible and they'll feel terrible. You know who you are. I got lots of advice. Many of you wrote to me, named individual outfits, gave your thoughts, and I appreciate that. I asked for it, and I wanted to hear what you had to say. At the end of this video, I'm not going to do it now, but let's come back at the end of the video, and I'll talk a little bit more about how I have decided to part with this wonderful collection of Barbie clothing. And I'm not going to do it at the beginning of the video because some of you are not interested in that, and you just want to see the clothing. So if you didn't see number one, I'm going to be making a playlist of all of them. This will be Barbie bag number 2, and there are 16 bags, big bags, and this is what they look like from the thrift shop. 16 big jam-packed Barbie bags. Look, there's that tennis racket that was missing from the tennis outfit. This isn't the bag that we're going to do today. Okay. I will try to hold the clothing still for you as best I can. And we'll just go through each garment one at a time. Now, most of these, almost everything that I've got here actually has a Barbie tag on it. See there? I'll talk a little bit as we go through. Some of the clothing is damaged. Most of it is not. I think she's got one little strap that's come untacked right there. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. But that looks like something from the... Actually, hold on. Let me do this. Let me just... Because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Let me have a sip of that. And we'll see how many of these we can get through. Here's a pair of trousers with a zipper in the front. I got a feeling that belongs to Ken. There's some type of a 70's top. This is looking very Howard Johnson's to me. I think we need to take an iron to this. This might have a couple little moth holes in it. Yeah, this has got some problems. This is... Yeah. So, I guess I'll talk to you a little bit while I'm showing the items. Woo! What do you call an outfit like that? Wait a minute. There's only one armhole. So she puts one arm through there. What happens over here? She lets it all hang out. What I'm going to do is Complete. We saw that. I don't know how that got in there. Look at that. This looks like something. Not Mama Cass. Who was the other one? Phillips. Oh, Fiddle. What was her? No. What was her name? The other one in the Mamas and the. Anyway, it doesn't know. Yes, they know it because I spoke to them on the telephone. My mother and stepfather, who are in a much warmer climate right now, and they will remain in that warm climate for many, many weeks. Jersey snowbirds, right? Look at this. I said, hey, when you guys get back, how about we make a pot of coffee? We dump all this on the ping pong tables in the basement, and the two of you go to work. Well, my mother said, sure, she's game for it. I'm not allowed to tell their ages. Well, they didn't tell me I'm not allowed to tell their ages. What is this thing, a Christmas tree skirt? What do you do with that? Woo! I will not mention the ages of my mother and stepfather, but my mother didn't have a Barbie. She was beyond the age of playing with dolls when Barbie came out. So see kind of the damage on some of these. So she didn't have any of this, but she obviously can help sort out outfits. You know, some of these would be obvious to her because she lived through the era. So she's going to know how to put, match some of these pieces. My poor stepfather, I don't know what he's going to do. He won't mind me saying his age. He's 80, he'll be 85, but he was an accountant. So they enjoy sorting things, numbers, right? Details, doing audits. He'll be fine. We're going to put him at the ping pong table down in the basement and let him go. They might extend their vacation for a few extra weeks so that they don't have to come home and do that. So look at this cape. Okay, so mother and stepfather will sort everything. They're going to split it up based upon what has a tag that says Ken, what has a tag that says Barbie, what has a tag that says, all those other, corduroy. I'd love me some corduroy. Corduroy has never gone out of fashion in my book. So they'll split. That looks like my marching band pants. They'll sort the clothing. I don't know what that thing is. Is it a according to which doll it's supposed to go on, right? Then I'm going to have them separate damaged. It's like some of this clothes, some of these items are moth-eaten or ripped. Let's move out all the damaged pieces. Then start matching up outfits. If it's obvious that Ken has a top and bottom that goes together, they can do that. Now, these are some of the suggestions that you gave me. And then with the female clothing, my mother will start matching those out. Oh, look at that thing. That looks like B. Arthur would come to the front door. Hello. Is this a nightie? What does it say? It says Barbie by Mattel. It's very revealing. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's two of them. Wait a minute. She got two pink nighties. See, so there's duplicates in here. See? All right, so they sort all the clothing. They match it the best that we already saw that. I don't know how that got in there. This looks Polish. Wait, we already saw that as well. I think some of these were in another bag. So if I remember seeing them in another bag, I'm not going to show them to you. How do you even... This is like doing a geometry proof to figure out how to get into this. How do you get into that? Well, I don't get into it. See, that's a shame that this has the damage on it. That's a beautiful dress. It was probably a beautiful dress, but I know, I'm still not going to throw. See how damaged that is? That goes in a separate pile. Yeah, boy, the cat got a hold of that. But, for somebody who just wants to pick up a cheap bag of poor old, they might want the tag, they might want the buttons. They might even want this as a pattern to make their own. So I'm not getting rid of the damage. Don't worry. Here is another one of those pink 1970's. How many of those bloomin' things have we got in here? What is this? What on earth? It says Barbie. Well, obviously the front of her goes up in there. I don't know. It looks like a puppet. That's cute. All right. And then, oh, that's very regal. Did we saw that? Some of these came from a bag we already looked through. She's on her way to the Renaissance Fair. Wait a minute. Did I show you this entire bag? I don't think so. Look at these like plastic pants. They're like vinyl pants. As I said before, she was a long-legged thing. All right, so we match up as many outfits as we can. Here's what I'm not going to do. And I appreciate everybody's advice and willingness to help. Honestly, folks, I'll just cut to the chase. I'm really not interested in this. No problem. Listen, you don't have a passion for everything that you buy and sell. I try to, the things that I am excited about, and I like doing research on the glass and that kind of thing. Well, I dive really deeply into that. I was talking to Dee on the telephone, and she was telling me about, how exciting and jealous a lot of people would be to get their hands on this. And I said, I know. And I said, Dee, but think about it. Look at this. Think of it this way. Dee, if I came to your house and brought you 100 coffee cans from the 40s, filled with nuts and bolts and escutcheon plates and skeleton keys and little pieces of hardware and that kind of thing. I said, I would be in heaven with that. I wouldn't sleep for days. She said, I know. She wouldn't have any interest digging through all of that. You see, so I don't have a passion for this. And so, but I'm going to do the best that I can. So not really going to be getting, going overboard with a bunch of reference books. And I will read everything that you tell me. And so some of the outfits, I'm sure you'll be able to identify. And look at this. Ooh, look at this sweater. That's a nice little thing. Is that for Ken? I guess the tag would tell me. See? No, I think she's supposed to get in there. Oh yeah, she gets in it. It has a zipper on the back. I don't know where you wear it. It's a tutu, isn't it? Well, that's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind kitchen curtains in that print. Yeah. Then I'm going to start grouping it into lots. Now, it's going to take a long time. I don't know if I'll have 20 items in a lot or 30 items in a lot, but I'll flatten it all out, take pictures, and give some basic descriptions But in my eBay, and I'm selling it all on eBay, I'll let you know. And in my eBay auctions, I'm going to say, look, folks, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware, which means I'm admitting to you and I'm saying, not an expert. Study the pictures. The pictures are the description. Ask questions, no refunds. What you see is what you get, and just let them go for it. Now, I know some of you are saying, oh, well, you're going to lose a lot of money that way. That's fine. Because quite honestly, for me to involve other people or to take the time to try to name every single outfit, I can't do it. No, just don't have the time or the interest for that. And so that's what I've decided to do. Doesn't she wear this to the beach? Or the shore, as we say in Jersey. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just random lots of Barbie clothes, 1950s, 60s, 70s. Study the pictures. Ask me any questions that you might want to ask. You know, any questions about condition, you know, ask questions before you bid. Just like that. Let everybody look at the pictures and just let the collectors decide. They know. I think she wears this in the bedroom, doesn't she? When she's trying to be sexy in those like high bedroom heel things. Here's another one of these like plastic pant things. Oh, goodness. And, yeah. So now I've told you. I said I was not going to tell you to the end, but I decided to tell you sort of during the video. It'll be fine that way. I'm not concerned. You know, yeah, if I took months and months of extensive research, I could probably really put outfits together and really come up with all of the names. But your boy is too busy for that, and he just doesn't have the interest. Now, if it were coffee cans filled with hardware from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, I would be thrilled to death to sit in here in a snowstorm week after week after week and sort all of those things. You know, it's just what you're interested in. So, it's kind of dirty. There's a skirt, a very short skirt. Now I just drifted off to my little Edie. Because I don't like women in skirts. I think you can wear the pantyhose up under the skirt. And then you can, I'm paraphrasing. Do you know the line? And you can always take off the cape and use it as a skirt. I think, oh, I hope she didn't go parading around town in that thing with no with no underpants on, see-through. See, like this is a ratty mess. Look at the sleeves coming off. But I'll put this in, you know, this is a damaged collection, damaged box of Barbie clothes. Or this says Tupper. Skipper. And then let people decide what they want to do with it. Kind of Art Deco. Yeah, we saw that. A couple of these things we saw. So a couple of these bags got there's a that's a marching band hat or outfit. You guys know Little Edie? There's that tennis jacket again. See, I think we looked at some of these already, so I apologize. This might be somewhat of a repeat of that first video, a few of the pieces. All right, so we'll quit there. We'll do one more kind of a dress like that. All right, that's just as I said. All right, now I also have, oh, for those who are asking, I did find the other evening glove. So there are two of these. We had one last week, and here's the second one. Okay. All right. Oh dear. Oh, it's hard being down on this floor when you got arthritis in your knees. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Take a look at this. This is a bag of boots. Now these simply cannot be all Barbie boots. It's just impossible that all of those belong to a Barbie. And if it is, how in the heck did somebody collect all of these boots? Now that'll be easy. I'll get my stepfather on that. He can sort these out. That's like doing a puzzle. All right, match the boots. You work for 2 hours, I'll come downstairs, give you a hamburger, and then you keep working. Don't come up until you're finished. No, wouldn't do that. We also have several, and I mean several, naked Barbies that are tucked away in the bags. You see them? We have to get all of them out. Oops, sorry. So we'll get them out of there and sell them separately. Okay, so let's wrap this one up. And again, I cannot thank you enough. Be patient with me. I will let you know, for those who are interested, when some of this will actually, it's going to be a while. So don't hold your breath. It's going to be a little while before any of it. I might actually throw the dolls up soon, like very soon, because they're easy, and I'm going to sell them separate from the clothing. And there are so many of them. Here's just one with her hair all done up. See? And this one, I will get a magnifying glass. I have a magnifying glass, but I stepped on it and I broke it. So I can't read what it says on her little hiney back there. It's way too small for me. Okay, so we will be getting, and I think I probably have about 20. I have about 20 of these baby dolls, about 20 of them. Why are her lips white? Anyway, a lot of hair on that head. So, oh wait, I can read you. It says Taiwan on her rear end. It says Mattel. Then there's a date, 1965. I don't know. Now I realize, like with blow molds, the date that's on those blow molds isn't necessarily the date when the blow mold was made, but it was the date that the mold was created. Yeah. So in other words, if it were to say 1959 on her rear end, that could be the year that the doll was patented. Oh, I see. She's going to have, there are condition problems on all of them. That hand is in good shape. That hand, a mouse got a hold of, or a rat or a cat or something has chewed on that hand. But listen, people collect these things. They'll pull that arm off and they'll find a good arm. I'm not worried. Anyway, we won't do any more with the actual dolls that are down in that bag. That's it. Okay. Gee whiz. I don't know what else to ask you, or just that I'll keep, once in a while, maybe about once a week, I'll open up a bag and we'll take a look at more of the clothing. And if there's anything, if you happen to spy any one of those like $1,000 outfits, won't you let me know? Won't you let me know? Okay, this is fun, but I'm really ready to get back to my glass in the other room. Okay, thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the comment box below. I appreciate it. Have yourselves a lovely afternoon, whatever you get up to. I'm making homemade meatloaf tonight. Maybe I'll take a picture. That's it. Wait for the cat. And so long for now. Alrighty. I look like I'm the father of 6 teenage girls. My word.